And welcome back to Murdering Helpless Animals 101. If I can get the right button... Actually, can we use that key on this? No. Huh. There we go, we don't need to... For the longest time, I've just been beating this door down. Never occurred to me that we can just use a key on it. The more you know. We have our first kill in less than 30 seconds. Oos paw for large jumps, that is a reference to runes. Do we have an oos stone? No, we don't. We don't have a paw stone either. So paw looks like a K, oos kind of looks a bit like this without all the shit underneath it basically. Bottle of water, we don't need to worry about a thirst mechanic in this game or the second one. Throw that there. I'll keep the pouch because it might be useful. I think that it's not going to be any good for keys. I'm pretty sure that it is finite in its... I know it's finite in what it can carry. And I believe even keys have mass. Are you the friendly one? You're the friendly one. You're not a friendly one. Hello. My stick is sharper than yours. And of course, the rule is we leave no witnesses, aside from that one guy who seems pretty obliging. Now, I'm sure there were 3 hostile goblins around here. Where's number 3? No? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm conscripting you to be number 3. I meant what I said about the no survivors thing. We are basically going to killing spree ending this whole fucking game. I'm not going to make any secret about that. Once we are a little better equipped, we're going to come back and take care of the rest of the goblins. They can't get along, then neither of them gets to play. There we go. We have 5 whole gold coins. A vest. Another cudgel. Our sack is too full apparently. Don't read too much into that. Put the coins in the pouch. I hear footsteps. They're not my footsteps. Well, the bowl is full, then we can leave that. Right, these vests are going to be worth fuck all for trading, honestly. 6 coins, yeah, the pouch is too full as well. The pouch can only hold about 20 coins worth of stuff, which is about 2 units of weight. What else do we objectively give a shit about here? The rock hammer. These are handy. And the coins. We do need 20 coins at one point later in the game. As I walk into a wall. Oh my lord. Walking into all of the walls. Boop. And boop. Right, there's a spare key. We don't need it. Pick up the gem. There we go. Might as well just put all of that in our main inventory. There we are, throw those in there too. And level 2! This is where we'll probably spend a lot more time on this level than we'll ever have spent on level 1. And probably go the longest time without committing any kind of genocide. You can just die, thank you. We will be eliminating the mountain men eventually, but we have to let them live for quite a while because we need one of them until the very end of the game. So we have to let them live. That gets us back out. I remember getting completely lost in here in the Unity playthrough such as it was, more of a quick look. That's it, Cap, just walk into the wall. Like the stable genius we know you to be. Right, so another mantra. Save. I can't just hold, sorry, you just have to do with the keystrokes. Nope, not what I meant to do at all. Oh my lord, what have I done here? How long is this file name? What have I done? Just give me a moment to see how far back this goes. We've managed to fuck up a save slot doing that. Wow. Can I just delete that? Save it as 12. Okay, there we go. Oh, wow, I don't know how I managed that, but we managed to glitch it already. Alright, so the next mantra. Imu will boost our mana capacity to 14. And Sol will make it less likely that spells blow up in our face. We'll just save that. Can we gain any more in sword? We can. No, and that was all of our points. So now, for example, we can sleep. Oh, we're going to dream. Of course we're going to dream. Is this bit voiced as well? No. The hast arrived. They have already. But with haste and virtue we can seek out to speak to the civilized inhabitants of the abyss. They end in their decisions and actions will. His eyes are so dreamy and blue. We feel rested. We're probably also hungry. No, we're just well fed. Put the torch on. See, it's half burned. It will burn down eventually, and then we'll need another light source. Nom nom nom. So now we can cast spells. For example, actually I'm just going to turn this off for a moment because one of our spells, if memory serves, this is a light spell. Yes, we have a magical light spell straight away. Another one would be Inmani Lem, which will be create food, and of course it creates the heaviest food of all to begin with. So we can nom. We don't need the fish, we'll just carry that. Fish weigh a whole kilogram each, kilogram pound, I don't know what unit of weight that actually is. What else do we have? There's a magic missile as well, I believe. Whoops. Oh, I believe that's magic missile. It will be magic missile, one way or another. But something I can do is make sure that first of all, can we get rid of the fish? Put the bread in there because carrying capacity is the thing to be mindful of. What I'll probably do is make sure that we always have mana and just use the light spell rather than committing inventory space to a lantern or a torch. So the way spells work, the way casting works, is spells are divided into levels, like in most things, first level, second level, third level, and so forth. And so far we're casting a first level spells. But eventually you cast higher level spells, go figure that one. And your capacity to cast those higher level spells is worked out by dividing, it works out to half your level rounded up. So for example, to cast an 8th level spell, you'd need to be either level 16 or 15, because 15 divided by 2 is 7.5, rounds up to 8. So right now I'm what, level 3, 4, 5, so we can cast up to level 3rd level spells already. So we're already a good chunk of the way. We'll need to be level 10 to cast the spells that I'm hoping to cast, but as you can see, that's not going to be too far away. Another benefit to recording in OBS that I have noticed. Can we use this for this? No, we can't. Alright, so what we need here is a flame. Alright. See a block of burning incense. Click on the incense. And you see a goblet. And you may have noticed last episode I typed in that mantra, Insan, I-N-S-A-H-N. That was the mantra that those relate to. Do we have another light source? We've got a shitload of candles. It just keep those we'll keep one of those candles. Otherwise we can just dump all of our torches. We are never going to need them now. I'll grab a lantern because convenience, but then eventually when it comes time to drop that, we'll have this. And I've just realized I did pass up an upgrade on the last level. What are you? Not what I was after. Just back out of that one for now. There was a spot in the last level where we could have upgraded to a chain cowl as well as a short sword. And I went straight past it. Oh, that's another area we don't really want to be just yet. Something else I've realized is amazing about OBS is I've got a timer in the corner of my screen, so if I'm playing something windowed, I don't need to have my stopwatch open. Which is the cause of holdups in 110% of my Let's Plays. Where is... Oh, it's up here. Genius is just past what I'm after, the other spot I'm after. We'll just murder you because you give us a key. And this will get us into the Mountain Men room. Their civilization. There are these doors here. Massive doors. You can't beat them down otherwise, but if you just stick that key in there, lets you get in and out of their space. Oh, my lord. Movement. I need to remember that this is effectively a full 3D engine that did come out before Doom. I can't be too critical about it aside from the parts related to fucking jumping. Oh no, we don't have enough mana yet. I hope we'd be able to cast a magic missile just to demonstrate it, but we can't. Can I walk backwards? No, apparently I can't. I'm stuck on the wall. Of course I'm stuck on a wall. Welcome to this game. You're dead. Still don't have enough mana. But he dropped a short sword. I'm sorry about the jerkiness of moving back as I am, but there really isn't any other way to do it thanks to Movement Engine. Alright, so here we have a lantern. We can just go ahead and top that right up now. And that is the best light source in the game. I believe the daylight spell is equivalent to that. I don't think the daylight spell is worse than that. I don't know if it's better than that. We'll just throw those in there because we can trade with them. Oh my lord, my right mouse button. Badly worn caps, which I don't care about, and more oil. I will grab one thing of oil, because knowing me I'll accidentally fall asleep and they'll go out our light. Oh, that's right. Whoops. Can I just get my... Where'd my sword go? Oh, there it is. Like, hang on a minute, the game's not glitching shit out of the world already, is it? And boop. And we have a chain cowl. And a crown. The crown is non-magical. The chain cowl is non-magical. The chain cowl is a far more logical choice, of course, because, well, it's chainmail versus a flimsy piece of gold. So naturally we're going to wear the flimsy piece of gold. Because fuck the popo. Now what we can do though is come in here. These are the Mountain Men's mines, and we can trade while we are down here. What can we trade for? Well, decent armor for a start. We can trade for a suit of chainmail just a bit further down here. Bearings. 10 coins, we'll just grab all of them. And we will leave the 20 coins that we need for later in the game down here so that we don't need to pick them up again. 20. Don't use the numpad or that will just glitch the world like it did when I tried to save my game earlier. And there is perfect condition stuff down here which you could pick up and it'll piss him off because it's his. Greetings to ye, I am Shack of the Mountain Folk, what may I do for ye? I have need of thy skills. Yes, I'll pay. Let's have a look. So we can ask him to repair stuff, but I don't want to do that, I want to trade for new stuff. Yes, there we go. So we want to trade for that, and that we will be fighting off a monster for the other one shortly. We'll just take off all of our stuff and make you this offer. Funny that. What if I throw in another... Nope. What if I throw in another one? Fair enough. I am trying to screw you pretty hard on that deal. I can't deny that. We'll take the serviceable one back. I could literally just happily give him all of them, to be honest. Just take that. He gave us what we wanted, which was the upgrade to those. Farewell! And I don't care about that stuff on the ground. So now we will head off. He will fix our stuff, and it takes real time to fix. Just illustrate that. What have we got here? Worn shield. Actually, what else? We got the worn chain cowl. So right now, that doesn't look terrible. What's a better piece? Badly worn. Oh no, he won't fix something that's badly worn, will he? We don't have a worn cap by any chance. Badly worn. No, right. So you can see it looks a little bit banged up there. We say this is in need of repair. Take 2 pieces of gold. Sure. 17 minutes. It will actually take the 17 minutes to fix that up. We'll see him in 17 minutes. And he will sit here and count that shit down. I mean, if I was really dedicated, I would just keep a stockpile of items that take 30 minutes to fix and start every episode by giving him one. I don't hate myself quite that much yet. Maybe for the next replay. So what we also want to do is venture down here. Say hi to Hewstone. Hello, Hewstone. I'm Aurelia, an adventurer. And what you be doing in these parts? I'm searching for a monster to destroy that I'm not meant to know about yet, because I haven't met your other people yet, but... Game. The monster of the mines, a great boon it would be if you did defeat it, but I don't know how that can be done. A fearsome thing it is. Caught it once out of the corner of my eye, and I don't care to see it again. It lurks in the north part of these mines. You be careful if you truly mean to destroy it. We caused a cave in to block its area from ours, so you'll have to break your way through. Is there anything I can help you with before you go? I'd like to trade. What have you got to trade? A worn cowl, some gold. The gold will be lighter than hauling this shit. Of course you don't like this deal. Nobody likes this deal. No one wants to buy my half-fucked leather stuff that I looted off a corpse. What about those? Fine, be like that. To be fair, I am trying to give him absolute rubbish. Just throw this. I don't know if throwing stuff damages it in this game like it does in the second. I know if in the second game, if you throw something that's fucked enough, it will break as it hits the wall. Not unlike children. But none of that stuff seems to break. What we have here though is a fishing rod. We could make a fishing rod, but it's easier to grab that one. You can make a fishing rod by finding a long pole and putting some twine on the end of it, some of that strong thread. Where do we find a long pole, you ask? Well, we can go back to the previous level and find one, as well as a jeweled mace if we really wish. We'll just cut our way through this. and save our game, because I don't remember when we last saved. Where is it? There it is. Right, this is a geyser. This is about the nastiest thing we're going to face for a little while. They have a melee attack that bonks you hard enough from here, but if you stay away, they will throw lightning bolts at you, which is considerably worse than getting booped by that claw. Like that. I don't recall if they can poison. However, hardly the enemy of the game. Male shirt. Bit heavier than the leather, but better protection. Keep that one. Where did it go? Did we drop it? No, we put it in there. We have another one here. We can build up on our lore skill, but I'm actually just going to look up where the magical things are so that I know which ones are worth holding on to. Albeit by the time we get there, name enchantment will be a spell that we actually can use. Subject to what runes it is. Ought Wislam possibly use by that point. But we killed the geyser, that's the one thing that the mountain men want. Which is the guys in there. We're not going to say hi to them yet though. We're going to head downstairs. And we are going to... It's badly worn, so actually we do want to quickly pop in here. It's been a long time since we are of the folk have seen one such as ye. Jesus Christ, get used to me tripping over the English in this. Be ye an outcast from above or an outsider? I'm attempting to rescue the girl. I heard of such a thing. The Abyss isn't a safe place these days, I tell you. Perhaps some other of the folk might know more about that. Is there anything else I can help you with? I'd like to trade. I'll see if I can get my hands on that little blue gem. Thank you. Now I suppose I'll just... He will let you through if you ask him. I can't use the key on the gate though. Kidnapped girl, can you let me in? Thank you. Throw that in there. Right, there is a person here. Corby. You're a miserable sack of shit and we've come here to put a sword through you. Hast thou come to aid my torment, to add to my torment? Indeed I have, thou muling child. We're here to kill him because he'll drop a long sword. We're on a good wicket here actually with the backwards motion. As long as he can obligingly stay right, the fuck put there will be good. Here, boy. There we go. I suppose that's serviceable. That will serve us well. Chain boots that I don't care about. Well, we could probably trade for them. Trade them. And some coinage. A full lantern, a nearly empty lantern. Alright, so we did that and there should be no repercussions here because they give less fucks about that guy than we did. Yeah, he was just some lodger to them, kept to himself, played creepy music at all hours. They'd had enough of the Nicki Minaj, so they were quite happy for me to put a sword through him. We can hop out. And we'll go downstairs. because we're going to grab that 10-foot pole, not so that we can make a fishing rod, but because that pole is actually useful for hitting things as I fling myself off the stairway to the left. And I wanted this sword because we're going to set in motion the chain of events that results in the killing spree ending for at least one race in the abyss. So through here is what I thought, but no, but we can use this opportunity to stop at the fountain, have a drink, and get our health back. As good as a full heal. It's not a complete full heal, but it's as good as. And this is probably where I'm going to wish I had picked up the chain cowl instead of the crown, but oh well. And just see how much more effective that is at putting them down. Alright, so in here we have a secret door that is locked. That is also locked, but we can open that one with this. Alright, this is a puzzle. Go figure. And what it does is it raises and lowers each of those. So they'll each have a different surface texture, I think. No. Okay, I'm just making shit up there apparently. But if we do this, that should raise it. See, now it's up. Who'd have thunk it? So if we do that, we just kind of raise them all by 2 in theory. That should make a sufficient path for us to follow up and get some loot. Okay, not quite. While I'm down here though, is there anything else I want to grab? No. Okay, we need to actually reverse it so that we can loop around. Gotcha. So one. That should do it. Oh, we nearly made it. So is that in fact? Yes, it is. Oh, jumping. I hate you jumping. And save, because we made 4 in a row. 5. Oh, there we go. I fucking jinxed it. What is, we just don't have the momentum there. And for some reason we went to the side. So what we'll do is see if we can get a run up and go 2 of them. Nope, that's not going to work either. Nor is that. Oh my fucking god. Right, we're gonna save on this one just to stop having to redo that last one. Oh my god, and you can see we just, for whatever reason, it just decides, nope, I don't feel like jumping that one. And again, we've got no momentum at all. I don't know why, for some reason, we have no forward momentum there. But we can either completely overshoot the fucking thing now, or... Oh, I don't know how I fluked that. Here lies Coriolanus, the master builder. Long he toiled to rework the abyss into a home fit for the coming of Cabarrus's colonists. Tragedy did strike before his task was done when a stone block fell upon his head. Oh, rip him. What do we have? We have an unblemished scepter, a worn vest. I don't know how much of this is magical, and I don't know what a resilient sphere does. They are a recurring item in the game, and I've got no idea what they do, if they ever did anything. If anybody knows the mystery of the resilient sphere, please, in the name of all that is unholy, tell me in the comments. Now, we can actually bash this down. I think we can. But there's one more thing, there's one more easy kill this episode, then we're going to call it because we're already half an hour. Open that. Boop. And boop. Was there a second one in here? For some reason I had a memory of there being two. Clearly I was wrong. But we have a chain cowl anyway, in serviceable condition no less. A worn cap. A badly worn sword that if all else fails will still be good to poke goblins. This clearly weighed a fair bit. That axe will trade for something, I'm sure. But that is that area explored. And we have grey goblins here, which will be our killing spree for the next episode. We're going to save at this point. Save. Episode 2. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you all next episode wherein the violence continues. Until then, cheers.